Thank you so much for joining. My name is Tamar. Today's offering will be two kinds of push-ups. Proper alignment, modifications, and some common misalignments. First one that we'll run through will be tricep push-ups. You really only need these two kinds of push-ups. So first one will be triceps, this wonderful muscle in the back of your arm. First things first, we'll find plank. Plank is your foundation for push-ups. So, wrists come shoulder distance apart, hands. Wrists come shoulder distance apart, and your wrists line underneath your shoulders. Words are hard. From here, tuck your toes, lift your knees, straighten the backs of the legs. Reach the crown of your head, reach through your heels. Gentle dome out of the shoulders, slight tuck of the pelvis. Strong core as if you're going to cough, laugh, or fart. Strong legs, engaged glutes. All right, so this is your plank position. Always an option to come into modified plank. So taking these tricep push-ups from modified plank, and every body is different, so work with what is best in your body. Bringing the shoulders past the fingertips, take an inhale, and as you exhale here, inhale, begin to slowly lower, bending the elbows behind your arms, hug tight to the body. Exhale, press away. Inhale is to lower, gently halfway, maybe a quarter. Exhale is to press up. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Always an option to tuck the toes, lifting the knees. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Beautiful. Tricep push-ups. So the gentle shift forward of the shoulders past the fingers, depending on the body, as you begin to bend the elbow. Again, depending on the body, it might keep your wrist aligned, your elbow aligned over your wrist. Trying to keep our joints stacked, maintaining proper alignment for flow of energy channels, as well as to prevent excess overextension on joints or ligaments. So trying to keep our joints stacked. All right, chaturanga push-ups. So that was your proper alignment, how to get into it. Some things you may run into in the wild or even in your own body is where elbows flare out to the side. Elbows flaring out to the side, you're not really getting proper engagement. So again, you want to tuck them in behind you. You love yourself. Tuck them in. Poof. Yes, keep them hugged very tight to your midline. Something else that one may run into is it can be quite challenging. So if you notice even when you're unmodified that your alignment starts to be kind of out of whack, always an option to widen your stance with your hands just a little bit until you really do build that strength that is required, because this is a pretty gnarly one. All right, so inhale, we'll lower down. Exhale, we'll press up. And again, we want to try to keep your body in a nice tight alignment, so avoid dropping your pelvis or sticking your butt into the air. Gentle tuck, one plane. Here we go. Lowering down nice and level rather than, if that makes sense, which I'm sure it does. And if not, comment or something. Okay, so that was our tricep push-up. Elbows will commonly flare. Tuck them in. If you notice it is quite challenging, or you're dumping your shoulders, widen your handstands. So the next one will be a wide arm push-up. Wide arm push-ups targeting more of your chest. The traditional push-up that is often seen where hands are shoulder distance apart, it looks so funky. Again, if you're coming into a stance from stacking your joints, because a normal push-up is here. Ew, that's just weird. To me anyway. If you're into that kind of thing, be into that kind of thing. No judgment. However, and that focuses a lot on the triceps. So wide arm push-up really hits more of your chest. So if you are into working on your chest and your triceps, then you can totally forget that traditional push-up and just focus on the tricep push-up, which I just showed, and now the wide arm push-up. Okay, enough talking tea. Let's do the damn thing. All right, so hands will come wider than shoulder distance apart. Again, you want to find your modified plank or your plank position. That's your foundation for your push-ups. So finding your body alignment, whether it be modified or full plank. Wrists will come wider than shoulders. And here we go. So grip your mat slightly, spreading the fingers, bending the elbows out to the side. Inhale, lowers you down. Exhale to press up. Lengthen through the crown. Keep your gaze down and out. Here we go. Inhale, lower. Bend your elbows. Exhale, press. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Again, avoid you dumping your shoulders. You want to try, as you lower, try to maintain that alignment if it's available. Shoulders coming to about elbow height. And so some common misalignments with the body, the rest of the body in your wide arm push-up is just like with the tricep push-up. So oftentimes, especially if you're in a full position, people want to sag their hips. Ooh. And when you're doing that, when you're sinking into your pelvis, you're not having your core engagement. So that's not good. And you're also making it more challenging on your upper body to do the work because you don't have your lower extremities helping you. So if you notice that your body does that, drop to your knees. Take it modified. There is no shame in proper alignment. You will just really build your foundational muscles and you'll get that solid muscle memory rather than creating bad habits. Body gets used to that, just like the mind does. So work to break those habits. All right, woo! So wide arm push-up, let's see. So something else is that often seen, most definitely when it's coming into a modified position, is where the chest just drops. Doing this here, yeah, you get some work, but you want to try to lower as one plane. Everything in line with each other. Your hips lower, your shoulders lower, and let your breath be your guide here. You know, wide arms here. Inhale to lower. Exhale, shh, to press. Inhale, lower. Exhale, shh, to press. Lower and press. Yes. Woo. Those tricep push-ups are challenging. Wide arm push-ups are also challenging. Take what you need, leave what you don't, and work with what you've got today. Always give your best. Thank you so much for letting me guide you. It is an honor and a pleasure to share. Namaste.